All right, guys, today we are going to be following Alex. Alex is the sales manager here at Swedish, and he is one of the people responsible for getting Swedish into your favorite store. Now, follow us along as we go do a store check-in. We sit in on some meetings, we go down to our warehouse, we eat some lunch, we taste some candy. We are gonna have an absolute blast, and I hope you guys follow us along for the ride.
Good morning, my name is Alex. I am the regional sales manager for Swedish, and I'm currently on my way to work on my morning commute, so come join me. Yeah, so I'll fill you in a little bit on what I do on a day-to-day basis. Today's Monday, so it's normally a busier day for me. Specifically, this Monday is day one of our fair sale, which is where we sell the majority of our products. And so fair insiders, those who pay a little bit extra per month to receive free shipping, have early access to the sale when the sale actually starts tomorrow. We've already gotten a multitude of different orders in already, and so my job today specifically is to chat with those customers, check in with them, touch base with our logistics and fulfillment team. Those guys are really important in getting our packages and shipments out on time and in a timely manner, but more importantly, making sure everyone's on the same page. As I'm a sales manager, I try to make sure everyone is obviously communicative and understands the motives and the end goal for this. For me right now, it's to get everything out in a timely fashion and to make sure we are all on the same page with what we're doing. But on any given day other than today, my job is primarily to check in with customers, existing and non-existing, and new accounts, to make sure we can obviously offer them the best customer service in the world. And if that means packing an order for them by hand, so be it. If that means that we have to call them once a week to check in on their stock and how it's selling and what's not doing well for them, so be it. My job is to make sure we do all those things correctly and efficiently. Because without that constant touch base and hands-on relationship with these customers, they may not order from us. So my job is to make sure they understand that we're in their corner at all times, and when we do that, good things happen. So currently, right now, like I said, we're on our way into work. Traffic's fairly light, nothing too crazy, but this is my morning commute, 25-minute drive from the office, so it's not terrible. But it gives you some time to reflect, to kind of get ready mentally for the day. The job isn't mentally taxing sometimes, but it can be. So yeah, it's a good way to kind of reset and lock in for the upcoming hours that I'll have to put in for the company. And apart from doing a few check-ins on phone calls and stuff, I have a few things scheduled today in terms of visits. So I have a few meetings this morning, and then I do also have a store check-in with one of our local customers who's actually local to us. So you'll come along with me for that as well. That should be pretty fun, kind of give you an idea of what our stuff looks like on stores, in shelves. But a little bit more about my job specifically. At any given point, it can wear a multitude of different hats. So I could be down there with fulfillment and logistics, figuring out how our shipments are being tracked and shipped out. Or on any other given day, it could be to the point where I don't have proper communication with the customer, so I have to find a good email for them and reach out. I'm gonna run to the gas station here really quick to grab myself a little snack. Normally I don't snack that often, but Mondays are usually a more rugged day than expected, so we try to make the positive where we can. And for me, positive is getting a snack and rewarding myself for getting up out of bed and taking the day by storm. All right, I'm under a tunnel here. I actually go into the gas station really quick to grab a quick snack. Normally I don't buy stuff that's unhealthy, but today's a Monday and it's a good excuse to grab a little snack. So I'm gonna do that really quick, and then we'll walk into the office and get set for the day. Good old Turkey Hill. Let's squeeze in right here. Look at that, surgical. What do I get? 3 Musketeers or Milky Way? I wonder, what should I get? How you doing? Good, how are you doing?
Oh, good. Is that a phone number you want today?
I do not know.
You'd like to sign up for it?
I'm good today, thanks.
The total's gonna be $3.99.
Cool. Cool. Thank you. You too. All right, that was a success. We got our 3 Musketeers to get the day started. Gotta fire up the old jalopy and head into the office. Alright, so we are in the office now. Just got settled. Put my food in the refrigerator. And we are ready to rock and rumble here. Alrighty, so we are in the office. Just checking some emails here. Got my food in the refrigerator. And I'm getting ready to start the day. Gonna go through my emails a little bit here and kind of follow up on some things that I saw over the weekend that came through on the email, on Fair. And we're gonna get started here.
All right, Alex, where are we headed?
You're headed to our fulfillment building. We call it 278. That's where all the magic happens. All of our orders and things of that nature are shipped out and packed in that building. So everything you see that has our brand on it comes out of that building. And it's really instrumental in what we do on an everyday basis. I'm gonna chat with our warehouse lead, Dave. He's gonna be the person I talk to the most. He's in charge of the POs, the orders, the consistency. And Dave's also a magician on the forklift. How's it going, though? Good?
Yeah, we're getting it done.
Good.
Slowly
Your
but
workload's
surely.
all right, though? We got a lot of Fair orders. I mean, we got...
Yeah, but a lot of the orders are mixed.
That's good. Come on, Chad. Get those beans in the bag. There we go.
Well,
All right, what candy are we gonna taste test?
We're gonna try the red sour bobs. Get a close up on that really quick. These are some of my favorites. They're a nice chewy texture. A little bit of sugar on top of them, which will take the coveted yellow spoon.
Give an Othar a run for his money with that
Yeah, right.
description.
A little firmness, a little squish test. A nice dual layered candy with a little sugar on top. Very tasty. Very sweet. Nice and chewy.
So we're heading to Just Press Play. We're gonna do a bag check.
Yeah, we're gonna check the stock and see what they're looking like, how they display them, all that kind of stuff. So, Just Press Play came on with Swedish in the beginning of the year, I think January, and they are a local game enthusiast store. People who like Marvel, Pokemon, board games, the like. Just Press Play, as you'll see in a few minutes here, is a haven for people who like that kind of stuff. I'm an enjoyer of card games as well, so I frequent the shop in my free time sometimes. So we're very thankful to have a local company like that and stock our candy. So being able to check it on them in person and just drive down the street to see them is a real treat. At Just Press Play, we're going to go in there and check the candy that they have in their selection that we sell to them consistently. Going to see how they display it, what it looks like on their shelf, and just check it out and see what they have.
Okay,
Let's go.
all right. We're also gonna look at some Pokemon cards. Gonna rip a pack for the video, for
Absolutely.
the vlog. Big Kratos.
Alrighty. Cool. And so they have the signature mixes right here. Sour, cola, sweet, and strawberry. These are, from what they say, very popular with their customers from a flavor standpoint, and also from a visual standpoint as well. They're colorful, they fit in with all the other various and sundry candies and snacks they carry here at the store.
It's always fun to rip a quick pack, but after this, we are going to grab some lunch and then we are going to head out to Wegmans and Whole Foods to do some store checks. All right, successful trip to Just Press Play. Now it's time for some lunch.
Oh yeah.
One of Bobby Bay's.
Hello. Good choice.
Yeah, that was, and we came at the right time.
Y'all founded by Danny Wegman in the 1930s.
Like that.
I follow the Danny Wegman Facebook group. Candy should be up here to the left.
Okay, so we're in Wegmans. We're gonna go scope out the candy aisle. Not that they carry any of our products, but it's kind of a nice thing to see what places like this do carry.
Yeah, it's
What
a
is
big.
it?
Yeah.
It's lunchtime. It's bustling.
When we look at kind of candies here, we're kind of just trying to get a feel for candies that are kind of similar to what we sell. So something like this looks like the signature packs or signature mixes, the resealable spot. We look at the ingredients, the nutrition facts, best by dates, and most importantly, the net weight in the ounces, how much it weighs. The industry definitely makes you more cognizant of reading labels and making sure where stuff's from, because you could look at, again, Bubs and say, oh, well, it's, it's Swedish, but it's created and manufactured in Mexico. So,
All right, on to
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
We're gonna pull into Trader Joe's here.
Idea. That's
Yeah.
there.
So Whole Foods does things a little bit differently than like your typical Wegmans or grocer. So their brand is 365, and it's private label, which means they purchase the candy or product from a company and then relabel it as their own. All the candies you see here, the Bears, Gummy Stars, Slices, all those are all private label. Now they do have stuff like Albanese that are already branded, but primarily their bread and butter is the private label. So a little bit different, but again, still good to know as a retailer or wholesaler to understand the industry and how things are sold. So back to the private label or 365 brand. You see this is in the SRP as the way it comes in on pallet. But on the back here it says distributed by Whole Foods Market, not labeled for retail sale, which means that it's being labeled as its own individual SKU as a Whole Foods brand item.
All right, time for a quick pit stop, a customer call, and then some final questions for Alex.
So we're gonna call one of our good customers out west. They had a few issues with Shopify, getting their account set up, and they need our assistance. So we're gonna give them a call, guide them in the right direction. This is consistently what we do. Customer service is really important for us.
Thank you for calling Jolly's Corner. Our menu options have changed. Thank you for calling Jolly's Corner. How can I help you?
Hi, my name's Alex. I'm calling from Swedish. I'm looking to reach out to.
That's all.
Yeah,
Please.
if that's not the case, I can even if you can't get in contact with them, they can't help. I can call them and try to get a better,
Okay.
answer for you as well. But
Yeah, no, that works. Okay, I will try that, Alex, and then we'll just go from there.
yeah, sounds good. All right, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yep, bye. Well, I'll kind of do a little bit more chatting about that conversation. But for now, liquid death.
Thank you.
All right, we got the caffeinated ones down there.
Here we go.
Needed. Thank you for shopping at Sheets.
Mind of it. Yeah. Right. So back to that kind of call we had with the one customer. Obviously, she wasn't too thrilled with the solution we were giving her, but you kind of have to ride the waves through certain conversations. She wanted us to kind of handle everything for her, and sometimes we just don't have the capacity to do that. And that's part of sales, is being able to think on the fly, think on the ball, and kind of provide answers and solutions where there may not be some. So just giving the customer options, telling them it's kind of out of our hands, that we can't really handle our account the way she wants us to, but in certain capacities we can obviously offer our assistance. So again, not every call is going to have a happy ending or a sale at the end of it, but it's going to be building that relationship, that trust with these people who genuinely and ultimately trust us to provide them customer service and products on a consistent, timely manner. So you kind of just got to ride it out sometimes.
What do you enjoy most about visiting other stores?
Definitely like to visit different stores to kind of get a grasp or a feel for what's trending or what's popular in the market currently. You can kind of get a good feel for what's going to be the next candy that's popular on retail stores by doing that. Also gives you a really good idea of what your competition looks like. So for us, primarily in sales, we want to make sure we're able to pitch the best product, the best company to these people who buy from us, and being able to see what does well in stores and what performs well gives us leverage to be able to see how we can pitch our conversations to these different buyers and brokers.
What projects are you most excited about?
Definitely Chubby Bears. We released that and it debuted in Sweets and Snacks in Las Vegas in early May. And we're currently in the process of getting the bears here stateside and out to consumers here in the next few months. So it's a really cool opportunity to be able to sell a brand new novelty candy to the market. And obviously I can't take credit for the work that my coworkers and colleagues have done where it is now, but super excited to be able to begin selling those candies and seeing the reactions of people, because the reactions in Vegas were fantastic, and I'm looking forward to seeing them on shelves as well.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe.